It's a much liked UK ukulele brand today, and it's the first one of theirs that I've seen that is a pineapple. Keep watching. Yes, it's ukulele review day. Ukulele reviews important in these worrying times? Probably not, but maybe they'll just give you a little bit of a break from the news. As I say, these are summary video reviews. Full review of this one is linked below. Thanks again to my Patreon supporters and people who give blog donations to keep the site going. And why not think about subscribing to this channel? Hit the subscribe button down there, but also hit that little bell symbol and you'll get notified when I put up new content. Really helpful. Thank you. As I say, this is a brand I've featured before. It's a UK brand. The brand is called Noah. And I've featured a few of theirs before. Noah are a brand of instruments owned by Matt Cohen, Saigon Guitars. Matt used to live in Vietnam. He's a Brit. And while he was over there, he built up links with luthiers. And these are luthier-built instruments built to his specs. I've reviewed a few of them. I've really liked them. They're decent. They always sound great. One or two little niggles with a few of them, but on the whole I like them, and they're also terrific value. This is a new one that Matt sent to me, and it is a soprano, my favourite scale, but also a pineapple, which is a shape I'm also really drawn to. It's a really traditional shape. In fact, the original Kamaka sopranos were pineapples. What I like about pineapples is this lack of a waist sort of fattens out the mids in the tone. It gives it a very full tone. So this one came over. It's new. It's all solid wood, no laminates here. This is solid spruce on the top, a couple of pieces, and a couple of pieces of mahogany solid on the sides, and a couple of pieces of mahogany put together, book matched on the back. I love that combination of the pale and the mahogany, and I think it's really helped by this maple binding, which kind of, because it's got black purfling stripe, it makes it look like the top is elongated round. It isn't. It's a different wood, but that's the effect you get. I like that a lot. The bridge is made of a Vietnamese hardwood, which I can't pronounce. It's in the review. It's very much like rosewood. It's still polished a little bit on the finish. Noah had this habit, the luthier for Noah had this habit of glossing these, which I didn't like. There's no technical reason why it's a problem. It just wasn't my taste. This is polished, but a little bit more satin, and I prefer that. It's a tie bar style, and that is a bone saddle. The finish then is other decoration, abalone soundhole rosette, and as I say, this binding at the top and the back, and on the tail strip. It's finished then in a rubbed satin finish, which, like a lot of other Noahs, they can be a little bit scruffy in places, but remember this is not a factory instrument. So you've got a bit of pooling around the edge of the fingerboard and around the bridge. It's really not that bad. Now, to be fair to Matt, people say that when I review instruments that are loaned to me, obviously the brands send me the best example. Matt sent me this one and said it's not the best example. That's really honest, because he knew that I was going to mention this. Actually, when it arrived, I don't think it's as bad as he made it out, but you know, it's something that you get with a luthier build. This is made by a guy in a shed in Vietnam. It's not made on a factory floor in China. I don't think it's that bad, actually. Really neat and tidy inside too. The neck is made of maple. There's a couple of pieces to it. There's a joint down here. Maybe there isn't a joint up at the headstock. I can't quite tell, possibly. Either way, they're very well hidden. Topped with a fingerboard of that same Vietnamese hardwood that I can't pronounce, that's edge bound, so you got no sharp fret edges and you can't see the fret edges. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to the body. Very standard for a soprano. 13, 14, 15, 16 in total. Position dots at 5, 7 and 10. No side dots. Again, Matt told me, I'm sending it to you to review, Baz, and I know you're going to moan about the lack of side dots. But there we are. Now, what he said is he's disappointed too, and he specified that future orders of these are going to have the side dots, and he's going to be selling these for a discounted price because of that. Fair enough. You can't really complain at that, can you? Beyond the bone nut, I like that skinny headstock shape. Sorry about the light. Noah logo is pearl inlaid, and you get a choice with Matt of gears or friction pegs. This is a Soprano. I prefer the friction pegs. I can't tell what the brand is. It's not Grover or GotAU, but actually they work very well. I like that you get a choice. In fact, because you're working with a brand who's dealing with a luthier, you get a choice with Matt of all sorts of things. He does a lot of customs. Finishing this one off, you get Aquila strings, you get a decent gig bag, and this is coming in, it's going to be up on his website at a price of £179 delivered. All solid wood, 179 quid. That's really not bad, I don't think. I think that's a good price. Aside from one of those little tiny finish flaws, which I have to mention, and the side dots, I like everything else about it. I think it's a lovely look. Oh, you get a strap button as well, forgot to mention that. It's really light, it's really balanced, and boy, is it resonant. Blimey. Let's tune it up and have a play, because, you know, fit and finish and those things, I do feature those in my reviews, I have to. And what I first noticed about this one is incredible volume. It's got a real punch, and that's what you want from a soprano. Sustain is pretty good too. Very good, shimmery. I didn't tell you, the nut is 36 and just shy of 30mm from G2A, so that's pretty comfortable too. Really pretty on the finger picking. Strings are still settling a little bit on this one, but the setup is very good actually. I like the sound of that. It's got highs, it's got mids because of the shape, it's great volume, it's got really good sustain, it's bouncy, it's shimmery, it's staccato, it's what you want a soprano to be. I really like this. That's just a great no-nonsense soprano, and you look at it, okay, there's a lot of other models out there that look like this, which are laminates. This is all solid wood, if that matters to you. It does matter to a lot of people. The sound is terrific. Gets a good score. The Noah Pineapple Soprano from Noah Guitars, part of Saigon Guitars, gets a recommendation from GotAUkulele. Go carefully, everybody. I'm back with another ukulele review next week. As I say, are they important in the scheme of things? Probably not. But hopefully they give you a little bit of a diversion, something else to look at other than the news. He says, coughing. Wash your hands. See you soon.